Hello, my name is Dan McDonald. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't, but now you do. And I'm also commonly referred to as the Life Regenerator here on YouTube. Dan, you're going into your ego. Hey, if I didn't have an ego, none of this stuff would get done. The ego is the one that pushes the red button and says, hey, I have something important to say. Now, generally, I'm pretty humble, somewhat. And there have been times when I haven't felt quite worthy of this job. But if I don't do it, who's going to? So what I'm doing here on this channel is not important. But for me, it's very important that I do it because I like to fill my time with positive activities. That's one of the secrets to my success, was a displacement. I do the same thing with food. You just phase out the junk and bring in that which is beneficial. So I do that with activities as well. Now my life is so full of positive, life-giving, life-affirming activities that I wake up in the morning, I do positive, life-giving, life-affirming activities, and then I go to bed and I think, darn, there was about 1 million more life-affirming, life-giving, life-accelerating things that I wish I could have done today, but the days are too short. Anyways, before I get started on this video, I wanted to let those of you who do not know about the juicing class here at the Love Center in Vallejo, California. Is on August 10th. And if you want to come to the juicing class for detoxification, weight loss, and energy, then you have to go to my Facebook fan page and leave me a message. Let me know if you are interested in coming to the class on August 10th. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some activities, learn some recipes, drink some juice, talk about detoxification, weight loss, and accelerating energy. That is one area that I am definitely an expert in right now. My energy has never been so high and so consistent. I've also never been this thin for this long either. So it's interesting for the people that think, you know, Dan, you're too thin. I don't think I'm too thin. I think that I'm just going for more energy right now than body bulk. And the thing about me that I'm very lucky about is if I wanted to bulk up, I could. And then when I want to energize, I can. Right now I'm in a phase of really expanding my creativity, tapping into the life force energy, as well as accelerating abundance in my life, serving those around me at a higher level and never getting tired doing so. So it's quite nice. Now I'm going to take all this energy and focus it on the inner treasure. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You find that and you're golden for eternity, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I'm all about. But that's just all theoretical, unless you're really into that kind of thing, and then you're like, hey, this dude's on point and I'm getting on board. Let's find that eternal treasure that lies deep within us in the silent moments of our solitude and connection to the Most High. Can I get an amen? I know I just got thousands of amens. Anyways, the juice class is going to be awesome, so come out. There's just a few more spots left, but I want to get this thing filled and I need to move on so I can start planning this class and getting all that handled, because I got a lot of projects in the works here. The girls are going to stay a little bit longer. We decided that with the mom. The girls were like, we want to stay. Katya thought she wanted to go back to this other activity that she had, but she's having so much fun that Katya decided that she wanted to stay. Natea wants to stay, so they're going to stay. So that's really cool. So they'll be here a little bit longer. They're taking up a good portion of my time, but that's okay. That's exactly how it should be. But I'm still getting a lot more done than ever, so it's pretty cool. I got to go upstairs right now and pack Sophia a lunch for a picnic. She's going out with a friend, so I'm going to make some raw food stuff. Then I'm going to have some juice and go to the gym with Natea, because her and I, we go to the gym every other day. Yesterday we just worked our legs and we are ripped. My butt's ripped, her quads are ripped. My quads never get ripped. It's always my butt from the lunges and the squats and the leg press. Anyways, yes, you can actually still get more fit and more tone while you're just drinking juices. I'm not even hungry, dude. I'm running off something totally different. And unless you have been to that place where you know that you don't live off the calories or energy from food, You realize it's an infinite field of power, and what you do is you remove the food, especially if you're like trying to heal. You just get rid of the food and you let that energy come through you. The problem is that people start experiencing the unconscious and unresolved, unreleased pressures and the stacks of resentments and pain and guilt and shame and fear. And when you take the food out, that all of a sudden it just all starts coming up, and then you have to be very strong, very courageous, and you have to understand that what's happening, that the relief valve is released. Because if you're stuffing food, stuffing everything, stuff, bigger, slower, tireder, more depressed, ugh. Life is a lumpy dumpy blah. But then as soon as you start just excavating all that crap, then your heart opens up, dude. It's challenging though. I've been having the most challenging times of my life, but at the same time the most rewarding and the most fulfilling and the most quantum evolution. So I'm glad I got to this place where I just said to myself, F it, man, I'm just gonna feel this crap. And then I started feeling it, but I was just only feeling it halfway. Then I was just like, I would pray and I would say, give it to me. Kill me with this pain. Kill me with this fear. I want to feel this. I want to just get it out and feel it. And it's like, I just asked for more of that sensation. I asked for more pain, more fear, more guilt, and then I became in control. And then I could sit there and have sleepless nights while releasing this valve of fear on my heart as it just sort of, just floated and fluffed away, but I had to experience it. And it was just diminishing, and each day my heart would get a little lighter and a little more open. A little lighter and a little more open. And then there's just these, I've had a couple of quantum, just where some type of energetic thing happened where I was just like, some type of deep surrender and the willingness to just allow whatever God's will to be. And then there would be these huge shifts, and then that which I wanted, which I was going for, as I was going for whatever it was, if I go for it, it like repels that thing from me. Like health, for example. It's like the more you go for it, the more it sort of slips away. Wanting creates a gap, and you're chasing and clinging. As soon as you surrender and let go, and this has been my experience lately, as soon as you surrender and let go, then it just comes right to you. That which you've been working for so long, you realize you've had it the whole time. It's already within you. What a trip, huh? So finally you start getting the courage to surrender to the will of God. I know a lot of you aren't religious and you're atheists or whatever, but so just try not to get lost in the semantics and just try to understand the energetics of what I'm saying, is that if you just let go and stop clinging to the way you want things to be and just allow them to be what they are, what I've found is that you see that what you want is already in your possession. You already have it, because you're magnificently powerful creator. But want creates a gap, and then it creates like this lack of fulfillment. And then as soon as you stop wanting that, it just like it comes right to you. It's kind of a trip. It's not easy to explain, but I've seen it. And it creates these shifts, and it brings so much joy to my life. And then I feel so much lighter. And I just keep on being able to really stay in faith in that way. So I'm willing to lose it all. See what I'm saying? It's weird. I'm willing to lose it all. The house, the car, the Mr. Popular on YouTube, everything. Anything and everything that could, be, none of it's mine. I'm just a temporary steward of the truck, of the house, of the most beautiful relationship I've ever had. Even my children, it can create, like, I have this fear of loss of my children. Like, oh my God, what if they died? I don't know, what would I do? I don't know if I could deal with that. I mean, that's a fear I've had constantly, especially with Natea. I don't know why always Natea comes up with that. But the fear of losing one of my children, and then it's just like, oh my God, it makes me sick. And then there's nights where I can't sleep. And then there's all these other fears too of loss. Like, you know, just everything, you know, like, what if I can't afford to pay my bills and stuff? Because, you know, it keeps getting, there's the house and the bills and everything else, you know, and then what if I can't, you know? And it's just like fear, but it's just like, I'm not really going to go with that. Fear is just unacceptable to me, so I've had to go right into it and face it. Because I'm not going to live like that, and I'm going to go out as soon as, when the girls go home and all this stuff settles and the classes are done and I'm done and I got all my work caught up, I'm going to go out into the desert and I'm going to face my worst fears, which is loneliness, solitude, and death. And dying alone in the desert, you know. But I just need to go and do that because I can't walk around with fear anymore. It's just not acceptable to me. It has to be love, and so I need to face those deeply embedded fears, which are in all of us. But for me, it's just like I'm so sensitive now to it. It's blocking me up from becoming the best that I can be, and so it just needs to be addressed. So I'll be looking forward to the day when I get a week free where I can, you know, head out there. And so anyways, just wanted to mention the juice class. I was going to I'll do another short one, and it'll be a 2-minute thing for the juice class, because then it'll get a lot of views and then more people will see, and then I'll fill in these last few spots for this class, which is my intention. Get that done, get that handled out of the way, and I got a lot of other projects in the works right now. And I'm very happy. So DTM, I don't know what I just went over there, but there's a juice class. Get a hold of me on Facebook if you're interested in coming on the Facebook fan page. If you haven't yet, you could go over to the Facebook fan page, even if you can't come to the class, and you can give that a thumbs up. I love the little numbers on everything. It motivates me. The little subscribers were like 116,000. Remember, yesterday it was 100,000, and I made that video, you know. Now it's 116,000 subscribers and almost up to 20,000 on the Facebook likes. So that's pretty cool too. Just little stuff. I like Facebook. I like YouTube. It's fun. I'm back in the game. I'm able to help a lot more people now that I shut down Regeneration Nation. I took a major hit, 120 grand a year. That's a lot of change, but I think it opened up the door for more stuff that's more fun. So I can have more fun and make more money. Because if you're having fun, making money, that's the way it should be. Our society doesn't teach that, but DTM has learned that through his own process here. And I want to encourage people to think that way. You can have fun and make all the money that you want, need, desire. You're a very powerful manifester. Do not ever forget that. So what you hold in mind will show up in your life. That's why fear is not cool, because I'm going to get rid of that, because that which you fear will meet you halfway. So just be the love. Think about what you love. What do you love to do? What would you love to see in your life? What would you love your body to look like? What would you love your energy levels to be? You know what I'm saying? What would you love your income to be? Thank you very much. My name is Dan McDonald. I have no idea what I just talked about. I might even get a chance to watch this, but I make these videos and I post them without even you know, what's that word called? You know, when you look over something. Proof it. I don't even proof these videos, I just put them up. That's how confident I am, I guess. I mean, it's just me. I'm just me being me, and this is me right now, and so that's all I want to do, because I'm too lazy to do anything else. Just got to get up here, be me. And I want to see you at the class. If you're in the Bay Area, it's Vallejo, California. It's about 30 minutes north of Oakland. So come out and I'll see you there. We're going to have a great, great time. I'm going to be doing a lot more educational stuff. Sophie and I are planning an outline for a webinar right now. Probably an 8-class webinar going over the raw food stuff, detox, and how to get healthy. Sophia's thriving. The kids are thriving. My ex-wife is thriving. My friends are thriving. And life is very, very good. So the growing pains, they're there for a reason. You're going to go up, you're going to go down, you're going to feel really good one day, you're going to feel other crap, trepidation, fear. Keep going. Keep going. It gets lighter and lighter and fresher and freer, and you expand and expand and expand, and then you gain faith in yourself, you believe in yourself, you tap into the field, you get the guidance, you get on track with your purpose, you give and you give and you give, and then all that you need comes and so much more. And then there's that feeling of joy, of aliveness that may have been buried inside of you due to our social conditioning. Can I get an amen? Let's get freed up. Let's get freed up. Okay, so for those of you who want to come to the class on August 10th, go over to Facebook right now and send me a message, okay? And for the rest of you, if you haven't subscribed yet, you better do it, man. I'm commanding you. And another thing that's really cool, you know what I'm going to say, baby. Put a thumbs up on it, put a thumbs up on it, put a thumbs up on it every time. I love the green. Oh, I love the green in many, many ways. I love the green trees. I love the green thumbs up. I love the green stacks. You know what I'm saying? And when I used to be a little bit younger, I liked, okay, never mind. Let's see, I'll tell you what it is, okay? Kids, don't do this. Don't be like me. But anyway, this is an old hat. This is my old hat, okay? I used to be like this. It actually has medicinal purposes if it's used raw and in a medicinal form for pain relief, cancer, and mental regeneration, nervous system disorders, and whatnot. But the world, anyways, I don't recommend tooting it, but when the world will catch on and they will start using. But the thing is, the pharmaceuticals ain't never going to let it happen with the hemp, which I love the hemp seeds, I love the hemp plant, I love the hemp fiber. It's an excellent medicine if you can learn how to prepare it. I'm not promoting the use or the advocation. I'm just saying keep your mind open, because it's too bad that we live in that society where it is getting more and more socially acceptable, but I never recommend burning anything, because then it becomes a carcinogen. And but the raw living oil from the hemp plant is a fantastic medicine, as well as the fiber, as well as the food source, as well as being able to juice the leaves. Anyways, I don't know where that came from. I don't know where any of this came from. I was going to make like a 3-minute video promoting the class, but can I do it? No, I have to give content. Why do you do this to me? Because the people love it, Dan. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm getting crazy. I know that. Didn't you know from a long time ago, if you've ever been around watching these videos? Dude, I've been crazy the whole time. I'm just getting better and better and better at being crazy. So give me a thumbs up and give me a cool comment. I love you, Dan. Or amen. Or I want to come to the juice class, or I want to sign up for the webinar, or keep going. I love the spiritual stuff, love the food stuff, recipes to come. Hey, today I'm going to have apple, beet, dandelion, and lemon, and I'm going heavy on the beet, heavy on the lemon, light on the dandelion, chilling on the apples to give it some volume and sweetness. But that's going to be for my liver. I'm working on my liver, I'm working on my brain, my kidneys are going great, my body's super thin, but I'm running off electricity, dude. And I think more people, if they could get over that whole, I think everyone's so big that when they see someone like me who's actually radiantly healthy and who pretty much exercised all day yesterday. I went for yoga in the morning, meditation, then I did more yoga with the girls. Then I went over and I went for a long walk. Then I went for a bike ride. Then I went to the gym and did squats, lunges, leg press. And I'm toothpick skinny, but I'm strong. And I recuperate so fast that I'm going back to the gym today. My butt's a little bit ripped because you got to keep it high. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise it'll be like, you can't get flat old man booty. You got to get those lunges going. Keep that thing perky, you know what I'm saying? Keep the ladies happy, the lady. Oh God, I hope she doesn't see this. She doesn't watch my videos. She's like, I see your ass every day, son. Ha! I don't want to watch your videos. She watches the videos when I'm gone. Like if I'm gone and traveling, then she watches the videos because she misses me. I love her videos too. I wish she would make more videos, but she gets kind of embarrassed, you know, because she thinks Dan's the life regenerator and all this crap, and I don't want to make videos with him around. I says, girl, the people need your wisdom, because the girl's got wisdom. She like does these little brain ninja things on me, where I'm like, all of a sudden I think everything's cool, and then she's like, oh yeah? And then I get whipped upside the head with some new thing that I got to work on, you know, like to become a better person, a better man, a better human being. I grow from the criticism. You know, I'm a man, so I grow from the criticism. I love you. I wish I never had to go. You feel like you're my best friend. I know you're on the other side of the camera, but I'm connecting more and more with people through the email. The Regeneration Nation took a lot of my time and energy, and it was a psychic thing. I love y'all who signed up for Regeneration Nation. Had to let that go. I'm back on point. I'm more on the Facebook. I'm more on the YouTube. I'm more on the emails. That's the big thing. I'm answering the emails from Ask Dan. I'm communicating with everybody. I'm really, really back in the game, baby, if you haven't noticed yet. If you don't mind, I am going to continue to get crazier and crazier because it just simply feels right. I'm going to go pack a lunch, make a juice, play with my kids, and love every ounce of this amazingly beautiful journey called life. It is a great gift, and may you be blessed with more of it today. That was a fun video. Woo! I'm out! 21 minutes, can't you shut up, dude? Damn!